what Grand Prix riders are doing with their striding these days, Jim.
I'm sorry, with their what?
With what they're doing with their striding. I know back in the 70s and 60s, riders would tend to add strides in lines if there was a choice.
Yeah, for sure. Back in the day, there were so many riders that, add. And nowadays, when you talk about some of these course designers, they made the time allowed so difficult and so, so hard to make the time allowed. You've got to ride with pace. And, the jumps being so big and so wide, the pace helps the horse get to the back rail of the oxer. And, you just can't afford nowadays to add. Maybe there's one line you want to add, but, if you start out the course and the first line there's an option, nowadays I always try to think to myself or my students or even my wife Danielle, I try to start right out with pace and sort of set the tone. I think if you start out the course and you start adding, you get stuck in that mode, and it just becomes a problem as the course goes on. Here we have Chris Mccrea. We saw her husband Jonathan earlier. Now we have her. This is on Zerly. This is a younger man. I believe this is a 9-year-old mare, and Chris is trying to give this one some mileage. She's saving her good horse. She has a very, very good horse, Romanovich Take One, that she won the gold medal at the Pan Am Games, and she's saving that horse right now. I think she's hopefully thinking WEG next year and Rio after that. So she's trying to get this horse in the ring and experience at this level, and maybe this would be a second horse for her to have for the WEG next year.
Now that little kick up like that, does that bother a rider?
Chris knows this horse. The horse, this is a mare, and mares can get a little bit like that. Had A of the triple down. I thought Chris rode that just right. The horse just didn't elevate. Got a little low as it got there, and again had the last jump down. It
looks like as the course went on, she got just maybe a little, the word that comes to my mind is a little bit ratty, just a little temperamental, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Being a mare, actually, we didn't see this early jump. Fence number 5, I guess, also came down. From our angle, we didn't see that. But, yeah, for sure. I mean, it just got a little, that's a good, got a little antsy and a little ratty as the course went on.
I think the job that you and I have here tonight, trying to make